This next question, where are you from? We are one of the interdimensional different types of creatures, obviously. Since I'm not on a spaceship, then I must be that, one would imagine. Of course, it is not impossible that I could be on a spaceship in your realm coming here, but also communicating in this way. That is possible, but rare. Usually, the ones that don't like to travel physically are the ones more involved in the traveling mentally. Plus, we prefer this means of communication because we feel it helps us understand better. We understand you better this way. We feel that physical travel is very superficial. We see the outside with physical travel and observation, but we don't understand what we're seeing. In this way, with mental travel and communication, we can see everything that she has seen. We can see in her memory. We can see what she sees every day. Not just for a few minutes or even a year, but the entire experience. And we can understand its meaning as well, which is much more important to us. Why should we physically travel there and get only a tiny portion of this? We don't see the point in it. It seems so superficial. On the question, what should I accurately call you? What should I accurately call? What does she wish to accurately call me? This is the question. What does she wish to accurately call me? There is no way for her to accurately call me other than by my concept that is unique to me. You don't really have a word for it in your normal English language that everybody can understand. It is a unique concept that is myself, and that is thought by others when they think of me. That makes up the usual way that I'm identified. We don't use words or names like you do, which can be easily changed or confused because they're very superficial. The closest is if you think of someone you know, but you don't think of their name, just everything about them. There's a feeling you have in your mind that's them. That is the closest thing to a name we use. But instead of with your people, each person has a unique version of that concept for that other person. The way we do it is that there's only one. And instead of you changing the concept is the same, and you change to match the concept when you think of them. And the concept is developed and created and in a way controlled, although I don't think that's the accurate word, but it's the closest you have. It is created and developed and in some ways controlled by the entity themselves. they control their own name, what you call name. Other people don't choose that, and it develops with them. Their name develops as their construct develops. As their name changes, this also indicates their development, and you can know by what point in their development they were by what their name was during that time. So, a name is something that is ever changing, but yet there is a very large core of almost constant. The pattern remains very similar through development. The main pattern allows us to identify them over time, even if we haven't seen them a long time. The pattern stays similar enough that we can still identify them. You can see that it takes a long time to explain even one concept, because we are different and we love, at least compared to your species, we love detail.